Hey everyone, Simon here with a review of Takotan. Takotan is a retro shmup, or shoot 'em up, depending on where you come from, that's designed to evoke the nostalgia from the Sega Mega Drive. It's available for PC, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, PlayStation Vita and PlayStation 4. It's the PS4 version you see on your screens. And evoke that kind of nostalgia of that era, it certainly does, because the first thing that will jump off the page is how great the 16-bit graphics look for Takotan. It's vibrant, it's colourful, it's bold, it pops for me, and it really works well in a fluid motion as well, because it keeps you kind of entertained and busy across all of the different levels that look and feel different. Adding to that a relatively decent enough soundtrack as well. You've got yourself a little retro classic in waiting there. Takotan handles really well as well. Although he's quite a chunky and bulky character, which kind of plays as a bit of a disadvantage in these kind of shoot 'em up games, he does move well and shoots relatively well as well, depending on a different weapon that you've got. Different weapons have different arcs and trajectories, so his normal shot will go straight ahead. He's got like a bowling pin one that will kind of fan out. And one of my favourite ones was the ninja stars, because that then kind of boomerangs back towards you and goes past you, and that can be really handy in some of the bosses. I found out, so hang on to those ninja stars if you can. He's also got power-ups that can help him to be invincible, including his special move where he kind of turns into Henry the Hoover, goes nuts, and he just spins around and bounces around the screen everywhere. He can't be hurt, but he can certainly hurt other people as he shouts and fires out all of his ammo at the same time. Good fun. He also comes with a shield, and a shield starts out at 1,000 points and will kind of diminish down as you touch either bullets, enemies or walls as well. And one of the things that Takotan does that's kind of not necessarily unique, but it starts to play more and more into the gameplay mechanics as you go further in the game, is that he's got like a 3D dodge button as well. And the reason why I call it like 3D dodge is that it's not necessarily for dodging bullets, although you will be using it for that, but there's environmental things that will be coming towards you that you can kind of dodge and go under and over and round. And I thought that was quite cool, because sometimes, especially in like some of the twisty cave levels, and there's one where there's lots of like iron masonry that you've got to try and get round, it's really tricky to kind of have this dodge, and then there's like a recharge for a few seconds before you can use it again. So you need to be sure that you're going to use it and it's going to be effective, because you're then vulnerable afterwards, for want of a better word. The bosses all have their own unique patterns. They aren't necessarily brand spanking new and original, but they all do have their individualisms around them, including meeting your basic like mirror image nemesis as one of the final bosses towards the end of the game as well. Once you've completed normal mode, you also unlock panic mode, which makes you do the whole game without any shield. And you've got no HP either and no lives, so it's literally 2 hits and you're out. You've also got a custom mode as well, which lets you choose how much shield, lives, your starting weapon and power-ups, and even the level that you want to start from. Or if you just want to play and try and work out how to deal with a specific boss, you can go straight to that as well. For those of you that are really new to shoot 'em ups, although Takotan isn't necessarily a hugely challenging one, I was able to, on my first playthrough, get right the way through towards the end before conking out and needing to try again. There is an assist mode, which will halve the damage that you receive. And what I found was that with Takotan being quite a chunky character, it was more around trying to avoid bullet runs and not then smacking myself into a wall, because the levels start to really become constricted later on in the game. And that's really where the difficulty rises from, not necessarily having to deal with masses, enemy patterns and things like that. But yeah, pleasant surprise. Much better than a lot of the quite low budget shoot 'em ups that I've seen coming out on the PlayStation 4 over the last year and a half, 2 years or so. Takotan has charm, it's got character, decent mechanics, good gameplay, and it can't be completely cheesed either, because enemies come from all 4 sides of the screen, so you can't hide in a corner for very long either. Written review will be over on highplanegames.com. But yeah, this is one octopus that's worthwhile taking to flight with. Bye for now. Higher Plane Games is part of the Higher Plane Network, a collection of media projects ran by me. If you like what you see and want to find out more, visit patreon.com/higherplane-network. Your support can make so much more possible, be that a like, a comment, a share, or a pledge. Thanks for watching.